Hello, everyone, and welcome to the AI Arena stream. Hopefully, we are going to have a nice time today, and hopefully, more people on the voice. Uh, yeah, without further addition, I will start queuing up the games. Hey, Locopuo, I don't know how to pronounce your name, and hi, Mind Me. I was really happy to hear Mind Me on the King of the Hill tournament this Sunday, sorry. Puhyo. Ah. Anyways, yeah, I will start up queuing up the games. A small fun fact: I was trying to find Micro Machine loss for today, and yeah, it was almost 3 days ago than Micro Machine has lost last time. So, guys, please help. We have to do something for the Micro Machine. So first, game will be Mixed Breed versus Chaosbot. Painfully one-sided game. Well, we will see what will happen. Uh, Second one in the list is Ketrock versus Anibot. I saw this game, I think yesterday or today. I don't remember correctly, but anyways, Ketrock will be using offensive planetaries, and that was actually not entertaining to watch. So that's the reason I have queued up this game because those offensive planetaries are they're you will see. And the game after that will be between Anibot and Strelok, and Liberators shall set you free. A new bot called Nightmare. I haven't seen any games from this bot yet, but because it's a new bot, it definitely deserves a place in our stream. So welcome, author of Nightmare. I haven't checked who that is, but welcome to our small community. Or is this existing author making a new bot? I don't actually know. And yeah, then we are going to have Micro Machine versus Whale Mean. And this will be history lessons for all of you who haven't seen Micro Machine lose in a couple of days. So yeah, this is the game. And one base turtle versus Rick Worker Rush. Rick Worker Rush will be a new bot. I presume, based on the name, what it's going to be doing, but we will see once that's on the stream. additional pylons versus Ketrok. So this will be a second game for the Ketrok today. And the last one I have reserved for you is Trelloc versus Mixed Breed. So while I was queuing up the games, Chaos Bot versus Mixed Breed has already started. So Mixed Breed seems to be on one base, building army and pushing out, well, it was going to push out, but for some reason staying in the main base. There seems to be quite one-sided match if Chaos Bot is not starting to build up those units quite fast. And if you have a microphone and you have time for it, please join on the cast to stream on AI Arena Discord, so you don't have to listen to me all day long. That planetary didn't last for long. Yeah, even though Chaosbot does have significant worker lead, the workers alone will not win the game. So you will need more army to defend this kind of push. And if you look at losses tab, Mixed Breed has lost 1400 and Chaos Bot has been losing almost 8500. Sorry, 8000.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Welcome, Mind Me, to the stream.
Thank you. How's it going?
It's been going fine. I was really surprised to hear your voice on Saturday. I mean Sunday on the King of the Hill tournament.
Yeah, it was kind of a pain because for some reason my laptop, the mic doesn't work on it, and I ended up having to get out an iPad and then plug in my headphones into it.
Yeah, but that's good that you managed to actually get it working. Unfortunately, your bot had a bug when you uploaded your bot on the King of the Hill. So your bot didn't build pylons, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, well, it's not a real thing if you don't upload a bug at the last minute. So that just makes it legit.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. But even still, you were able to win that week, and yeah, even with the bug, you were able to get to the first place, to the place of the king.
Yeah, if it gets to that 2,500 minerals is what it takes, and then it'll start building extra bases. But if you don't, and he wasn't killing all my units all the time because he was pretty passive. But then when I was playing your bot, yeah, I mean you were constantly killing my units, so it never really got to build up.
Yeah, that will affect definitely quite a bit. Is the enemy allowing you to get to that 2,500 minerals? Yeah.
Yeah, and it ended up making the games last a little longer because it would build up, a good bit, like 1,500, 2,000, and then the units would die. So then it would use all those minerals real quick to rebuild, but it could never get over the hump. And then with that last game, I'm not sure it would have mattered too much because those Thors really, I mean, there was a chance where it was pretty even, but those Thors just kept killing the Nexus. So yeah, I don't know.
I was really happy with how the Thors were working. I've been working with that some time ago. So the idea is I'm not sending the Thors directly to the enemy main. I'm trying to circle around the map before engaging the enemy main or the natural.
Yeah, it worked well because most times bots would have went right to my where my army was, and then you went, and then there was other engagements that were at times keeping them just even further away. So they were just tearing them up. There was nothing even trying to defend really.
Yeah, it's a really simple code. It seems to be working fine because I'm not able to program something that Infi or Rough or somebody else because those bots are just monsters. I'm trying to figure out easiest way to program some uh, distantly intelligent for the bot.
Yeah, it's not easy. I started rewriting the whole bot, so I've been messing with that a little bit lately.
Are you writing it? Uh, are you using a Sharpie framework or something like that, or are you just starting basically from zero to building the bot again?
I'm starting.
I think I lost you now. Uh, I hope you get your microphone back online. This seems to be going quite long this game because I was quite sure that mixed breed will be killing Chaosbot quite soon, but Chaosbot seems to be able to hold on this, and that's quite an achievement from it. Yeah, mixed breed is not an easy opponent, so no, we don't have a sound. Uh, you mean the SC2 sound effects? Those are not in the stream. Other times we are having music on the background. Well, mind me, it doesn't matter. Thank you, anyways, that you were able to join for a short time. It was really pleasant to talk with you. I hope you get it working later on. And this is a replay. This is two bots are fighting on the ladder AI arena. So these are not humans playing. These are two bots playing against each other. We are not able to watch the games live. So every game we are watching is a replay because those games are run on a Linux machine headless. So there's no graphical interface where the games are played. And afterwards, the replay is able to be watched locally or on the stream. was expecting a more one-sided game, but this is actually quite even though Mixed Breed seems to be losing all his workers, and that might be the problem, even though Mixed Breed does have a significant army lead still. That's a lot of Vikings taking out the BCs, harassing the Mixed Breed base. So have the Mixed Breed been losing those workers for the BCs all the time, or is there been something else harassing the Mixed Breed worker lines? Don't mind me, it doesn't matter. Hopefully you will get things running later on. So yeah, anyways, I think this was an interesting match. Well done, Chaosbot. I think this will be go for you this time. At least Chaosbot does have a armor lead, significant worker lead, and also banking up some minerals and gas. So I think Mixed Breed will be losing this one, and he's number 3. I will double check this one. Yeah, Mixed Breed is third on the ladder, just behind Ketrok. There's like a actually shared third place with the Sharkbot. So exactly same elo, but Mixed Breed has just a little bit better win percent than Sharkbot. I can't believe that Mixed Breed is still on the game. It's able to keep those Vikings alive, and even though it has only 14 workers, it's still able to hold up that army supply and keep Chaosbot at bay. I can clearly see why Mixed Breed is number 3 on the ladder. Is there some bug on the Chaosbot, or is it not mining gas enough for the units? That's really impressive. Anyways, Mixed Breed is losing all the workers. Those PCs are really doing the work they are designed to do. So yeah, without any workers, I think Mixed Breed will be doomed, even though he does have an army lead, but it just can't sustain that much longer. I think 3 against 85 workers, it's not going to cut it. Yeah, and the rest of the bases are on the hands of the Chaos Bot. So, yeah, well done, Chaos Bot. Even though Chaos Bot has lost or twice as many minerals than the Mixed Breed, it's still able to win the game at the end. Hopefully, I don't actually know how this will end. I just don't believe that Mixed Breed is able to come out of as a winner from this anymore. I think Chaosbot is building those Battlecruisers, and the Vikings are taking those down one at a time. And basically, only thing Mixed Breed is able to do is kill the workers. I mean, the Chaos Bot is able to kill the workers for the Mixed Breed. So with this, Mixed Breed is not able to build an army that could win the game, but it's able to stay in the game by killing all the BCs that Chaos Bot is building. Mixed Breed seems to have a logic that it's able to land the Vikings, so this should help against some some units, but yeah, now it's going down fast because, well, no more workers, no more income at all, not able to build any SCVs. I'm not sure does it have orbital commands available with an energy. So I think the game has ended here. We have seen a lot of good games from the Chaos Bot before, and this was one of the most impressive games I've seen so far. The next game will be Ketrock versus Anibot, and this game is all about the offensive planetaries. So Ketrock has been making this strategy that is using offensive planetaries, and they are working, in my point of view, really nicely. And they have to be working because, well, Ketrock is at the number 2 place on the ladder at the moment, so he's doing something correctly. Ketrock is in the lower right corner, and Anibot is in the lower left corner. And seems to be that yeah, if I remember correctly, there will be a bunker in the natural of Ketrock. I think that one of his signature moves to make bunker in the natural to defend any early aggressions. Unfortunately, there will be none from Annie. I'm not actually sure how should I play against these planetaries. I don't have any specific code for planetary fortresses, but like we can see from this game, you definitely need something specific for the planetary fortresses. You can't just run into them and die horribly. I think Ketrok has this time something a little bit different than on the human ladder, because I think it's a more late game strategy than a cheese in the bot games. He is playing really defensively and expanding. All the expansions are planetary fortresses, and after there's no available expansions left, he will start using those flying command centers to dropping down the planetary fortresses. Actually, there has been AI that was using uh, machine learning when doing planetary, the cannon rushes. Uh, Doogie Howitzer, I think Mind Me was the author, if I remember correctly. That was something. It was really nice, unique games that we were able to see from Doogie Howitzer. I really miss that bot also. And actually, the impressive thing was that it was machine learning. So it wasn't hard coded. Actually, some of it was hard coded, but I don't know. MindMe is able to explain more on that topic. But yeah, it was partially machine learning bot. Like normally the Petrok games, in this one also, he has been using those ravens quite efficiently. If you look at the losses tab, Ketrok has, let's say, half uh, of what Annie has been losing so far. So those turrets are really paying themselves out. I'm in the ravens. And as you can see, Ketrok has been taking almost all of the map that's available, flying those command centers on side of Annie, and I think there will be a lot of planetaries in a short. think I will need something specific for the turrets also to encounter them because, example, the Taurs, they don't even recognize there's a turret from the Ravens, so they are not able to back out and save themselves. So they will be just dead weight on the battleground while there's Ravens with the turrets. So definitely something I have to look upon to. Unfortunately, the auto observer is not interested in of looking at the planetaries because we are not seeing what's happening on the left lower side of the map. There will be one planetary coming up at this moment, and a couple of them flying into the Annie's main. So unfortunately, you have to trust what's going on or visualize in your head what's going to happen in the minimap on the lower left-hand corner. It's a really good thing that somebody bought Minimap DLC with our bot streaming server, so we are able to see that at least. Now the worker count for the Annie is dropping down. Planetary fortresses are doing their job, and this will be the beginning of the end. So yeah, that's really annoying. Yeah, at least in the bot world. There will be another CC landing beside orbital command, and I think that that mining base will be dead quite soon. That's a really impressive amount of Ravens. So yeah, those alone can wipe mining base really fast. Not even to mention the planetary fortresses that are landing just beside the mining bases. So yeah, I think this will be it. I will skip to the next game. Well done, Getrock, and congratulations for the second place on the ladder. That's not easy feat to achieve. So yeah, and if we are looking at yellow points, Getrock does have over 100 points more than mixed breed. So next time, I think we are start to be thinking to see every week Micro Machine and Getrock lose. So far, we have having one game from Micro Machine where it's losing, and it's been 3 days since the last Micro Machine lose. Almost 3 days. Yeah, I think you're correct. planetary fortresses are a really good place to put your extra minerals rather than orbital commands. If you have enough workers, as Ketrok did. So, yeah. Strelok is on the ladder as a number 5 at the moment, just behind Mixed Breed and Sharkbot. Only 10 points elo difference. And Anibot is number 10 at the moment. Unfortunately, we don't have access to the chat messages on the stream, but the bots are able to talk to each other. And I think in the upcoming Probots, I don't know when the next Probots will be starting, but we are going to see some chat between the bots during the games. And I think Getrock at least have been programmed to respond to some certain chat messages, and I see more and more bots starting to talk more. It's really interesting to see some background, what the bot is thinking and saying. There's some references to different kind of movies, books, and so on, what the bots say. So that's one aspect that is not used so much at the moment, but I think it will be more common in the future. Unfortunately, the production tab is not visible at the moment. I will not risk my internet connection by connecting to the stream server and trying to activate it. So please bear with me without the production tab. Strelok tried to push in with a small force with a couple of tanks and marines, but was driven out from the Anibot's area. Strelok is expanding to the fourth, or does it? No, it's four bases, correct? I have to keep the resolution so low. Okay, there's well, anyway, Strelok has a significant economy lead compared to the Anibot. Anibot is staying in 3 bases quite a long time, not expanding to the fourth. Yeah, Strelok is expanding really aggressively, even though I don't know why, but well, he definitely has money to do that. So if he's able, if he even if he loses one, it doesn't matter. Why I queued up this game? was because of the Liberators. As you can see, Strelok is able to keep his units outside of liberation zones, but that has also drawback, because if you're not going into the liberation zones, there's a lot of cases that you are not able to kill the Liberator. You will need some kind of air unit to do that. So the Marines could be easily taking out the Liberators if they would be willing to go on the liberation zone and steam and kill the Liberator. But in this case, when Anibot has a lot of Liberators, it's able to basically take the map control and keep it, and Strelok is not basically doing any kind of counter damage. I think you should keep some units out of the liberation zone. Something like tanks, probably marauders, something like, but definitely only the key units, the liberation zones, in my opinion. Okay, this time Strelok was willing to go in the liberation. Horse were there, and I think there was a tank also, probably. So that will be doing a lot of damage. I think there will be a way more smarter way to do or counter the liberation zones, but to get the idea how to do that, it requires more smarter man than me. Yeah, I think if bot has 1 or 2 liberators, it is safe to avoid those liberation zones, build a Viking or some flying unit and just kill those liberators. But I was testing with the mass liberators, and in this case, it did work brilliantly because Strelok was definitely coded to avoid those zones and didn't build an air units to encounter those units. I will skip the next game. Yeah, I think every flying unit would be basically in counter for this build, that it's able to dodge those cyclones, because I think there was a couple of cyclones just protecting those liberators. And now we are seeing a new bot, Nightmare. I will actually check fast who has been writing this Nightmare. Armageddon has been the author for the Nightmare. He has also written Strelok, so Nightmare will be Protoss on the lower right-hand corner. And Worker Rush it is. I think this build is only meant for the Micro Machine. I think Ruff does love when he sees one more Worker Rush spot on the ladder. Yeah, I think we should be able to see the flat 48 competition also. Actually, we can test that one. You mean Worker Rush games are lasting 6 to 8 minutes? Oh, that is just insane. For 10-minute Worker Rush. That's no. So whale mean going proxy. Proxy pylon so far. So will be interesting to see what will be the continuation. This seems to be proxy void race probably because the Stargate it's coming up. There's nothing Micro Machine is doing for the pylon or the other buildings on the proxy. It's keeping the siege tank on the high ground defending the ramp, but I think those void rays will be picking out the tank quite soon. And actually, it doesn't matter if the tank is there if the whale mean is going to be on the void rays only. So tanks are useless, just a dead weight on the micro machine side of the map. So once it's able to pick out all the cyclones that Micro Machine is doing, it will have free reign on the workers, and after that, it will be able to kill everything else. So this seems to be really bad for the Micro Machine. The worker lead is only one worker. No, actually, Micro Machine is behind the workers, and the army supply for the whale mean is way beyond that Micro Machine will be able to catch up in the near future. So I think the game is here already. It is only matter of time how fast whale mean will be clearing up this base from the Micro Machine. Oh man, this was really fast, really fast. I would like to actually check what Micro Machine was able to see at the beginning before we saw the first void ray. So was there a chance for the Micro Machine to react properly on this build. Really nice punishment. And thank you very much for that game. We were able to see that Micro Machine is not invincible. Well, that game was over almost 3 days old, so ancient history. So yeah, I hope we are getting another Micro Machine loose this week, so we are able to still keep up in the strike. Yeah. Rick Worker Rush seems to be doing drone rush against one base turtle. So again, Worker Rush bot. This is a new bot, new author. Rick seems to be the author. Circ written in Python. Created 21st of April, last updated 26th of April. So seems to be still active author. I hope Rick will stay us quite a long time because new authors are always welcome. What a victory. One base turtle went down like nothing. So congratulations, Rick. You have done it. You have won your game, and we will see a lot of this, more of this later on, hopefully. Another Ketrok game versus additional pylons. After this, I will have only one game left. So and then there's a test game. I did queue up one game from the flat 48. So we will be seeing that also. Additional pylons is definitely one of the veteran books, and Ketrok, well, we can say Ketrok is also a veteran. Ketrok has been doing really nicely on the ladder lately. I think I have to see the ranking for the additional pylons. Additional pylons is 11th ladder at the moment, and there's only 6 points to Anibot. And 8 points to the 12th spot. So really tight competition for the 10th place, and I think additional pylons will be climbing up in the near future to the league of big boys in the top 10 of AI Arena ladder. We are seeing Ravens for the Ketrok coming up. I suspect that this will be a Raven play. At least the first one is out already. I presume there's a planetary fortress coming up in the natural. Not yet. I think Banshees are on the way. those cyclones are really doing a job to keep those stalkers away on the additional pylon side of the map. Additional pylons does have a worker lead, and the army supply is quite even all the time. Now Kethrock is able to see the first Tempest. I wonder how it will react. At least there's 2 Vikings on the production tab, but I think that is not enough. But that might help quite a bit Kethrock to harass those workers. At least he's able to deny a lot of mining time. Actually, that's a quite a good idea to run away those probes, so the Banshee is not able to kill all of them. Unfortunately, Kethrock does have a decent goat to run after the workers and take them one by one. But that doesn't mean that additional pylon is falling behind on the worker count. He's constantly producing 4 probes at a time, 3 to 4. But I don't know, is that Immortal going to be doing much good in this matchup? He's facing Cyclones and Vikings and probably Ravens. At least there was one of them, but I think those Vikings will be the main enemy for the additional pylons. Those Tempest are just melting away fast. But as I said, the army lead for the additional pylon is significant at the moment, and also the worker lead. This is if additional pylons is going to the main of Kethrock, I mean the natural, I think it's able to do some damage or at least deny this base. Kethrock will be dead if he's going to land the CC there, and now it's burning and it will be down in a few seconds. I don't know how to ban cat, so yeah. Sorry guys, I can't do anything about that. Again, all the Tempests will be taken down. But meanwhile, I was actually saying a few moments ago what good are those Immortals going to do, but they are actually doing a lot of damage on the Kethrock side of the map. Thank you, mind me. I didn't even try to start finding out the command to ban those. I think those are just bots that are spamming those messages all over the channels. So thanks for the help. I have to say that additional pylons is doing really good job keeping Kethrock only on a few bases. It's not allowing it to expand at all, and killing all the workers, repairing the planetary fortresses, and with this, it's able to take down the planetary fortress, because if the SCVs are repairing the planetary, it requires a lot of DPS to take down one planetary fortress, and the units that will be lost during that time, it's a significant amount. And actually, the bank for the additional pylons is looking really nice. This looks really nice. So I have to say, this is quite impressive how additional pylons is able to contain the Ketrok only in few bases, not allowing the Ketrok to roam free around the map. So well done. I think additional pylons hit 2,500 minerals or something like that, and now it's exploding all around the map. It definitely knows that he's winning. He's going to win with a large margin. Ketrok is not easy opponent, and additional pylons was able to take clear and decisive victory in this game. And now additional pylons just has to win Micro Machine and everybody's happy. It can't be that hard. It's only one bot. Yeah, and few last buildings left. And then we are going to see last game that I have queued up, Strelok versus Mixed Breed. So end is coming to be near. Hopefully we are going to see MM lose next week. Somebody please win him this week, okay? Yeah, we might have to wait until Rough and Unusual are uploading a bug on the ladder. So it would be good time for them to do it now. Mixed Breed went again some proxy build. I don't actually know what this will be. Is it just proxy reapers or something like that? Unfortunately, we are not able to see the production tab in this game either. So, but Strelok was able to find the proxy. It might be denied, and Strelok is making proxy of its own also. So this should be interesting. Reapers are running back and forth, and 5 Marines going to the Mixed Breed main, able to take down those workers 19-17. Mixed Breed is losing workers here and there, 11, 10. Yeah, only a couple of seconds and all the workers will be lost. There's nothing to defend for the Mixed Breed in the main. And that's it. I think Mixed Breed is done at the moment. Strelok has also lost every single worker, so it will be 5 army supplies versus 17. And is Strelok able to save the orbital command? Is he able to start building more workers? Mixed Breed has already built one. So this will be a tight game. Is Mixed Breed able to start up the economy, or is it going to die here and now? Strelok is going to take out the proxy. Just one Marine will pop out and then the barracks will be dead. And after this one, the mixed breed will only have the command center available with the 2 workers, and I think this will be the game. 4 workers against a handful of Marines is not going to be a good thing for the mixed breed, and now this will be the game. Thank you very much for this game also. This was fast and really entertaining, and well done, Strelok. Again, really impressive game. That was really fast. I think this game should be the flat 48. So let's see, does it work? Yeah, it seems to be working. I will be going now. Thank you everyone for joining. Mind me, see you next week. I hope Kethrock and everybody else will be joining us on the next week. And yeah, hopefully everything will go fine. And we are waiting for the robots to start in the near future. If somebody has some information regarding when it will start, please share it on the Discord later on. There's one game. The Worker Rush. Should we check this one also? Oh, this is insane game. Oh man. So no losses yet. Every single unit is still alive. They're circling around the map like maniacs. I don't know what's happening here. What in the earth are they doing? So Zerg units are healing slowly, and Protoss units are gaining the shield way faster. But actually, how are you going to program your bot for this? No, this makes my head hurt. Anyways, see this to the end. I will be going, and we will see you next week. Thank you and good night.